I'm losing me marbles, Jude. How come Vera didn't nab us with that bottle?
Well, B must be right. Vera is on our side.
Smith, Mrs. Davison.
Bring her in.
Come on, Smith.
Firstly, I want to apologize for the confiscation of your tape recorders and cassettes.
Well, I reckon I know why we got them back, Mrs. Davidson. It seems the needs committee we formed was a waste of time.
What needs committee?
When the things were confiscated, we formed a committee and fronted Mr. Fletcher.
You haven't mentioned this, Mr. Fletcher.
Well, it wasn't an official committee. It was just a group of women from the various blocks that had got together. I didn't see any point to their demands at the time.
Would you wait outside for a moment, please? Sit down, Smith. When I agreed to return to this position, it was on the understanding that we could work towards more harmony in the prison.
Oh, it suits me.
A needs committee is vital for our communication.
It won't work, Mrs. Davidson. We tried it.
I think it would, if both parties wanted it badly enough.
And how do we know the same thing won't happen next time?
Well, I think I've shown my good faith by returning your tape recorders.
You?
Yes, I'm only sorry that it happened.
But I thought... No one else suggested it?
No, it was entirely my own decision.
All right, Mrs. Davidson, I can't promise anything, but I will have a word to the others.
I'm sure you could persuade them.
You never know. I'll let you know how I get on.
Good.
Oh, Mr. Harrison.
You're supposed to be in the laundry.
I've just had a chat with the governor.
What about?
She said she ordered the return of those tapes.
That's right.
You had nothing to do with it.
Mrs. Davison beat me to it.
That means you still owe me one.
What do you have in mind?
Well, haven't decided yet.
Now, look, I'm not risking my neck again for anything illegal.
I think I hold all the cards at the moment.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
You gave me the tape. I owe you a favor, that's all.
Come on, I'm not that stupid. Neither are you.
Copies.
Give the man a Cupid.
So what you gave me last night is worthless?
I wouldn't say that. At least you know what it is I've got on you.
Sure, but I don't owe you a favor for that.
All you have to do is toe the line, because if you don't, I'm going to drop a tape right on the governor's desk. And I mean it.
I am appalled that I cannot leave this place in your hands for one moment without fearing the worst.
I did what I thought was the right thing, and I'm prepared to stand by it. I think you're overreacting.
What really concerns me is the Prisoners' Needs Committee, which, as you know, I was keen to establish.
That wasn't a committee, it was...
That is exactly what I wanted, a move initiated by the prisoners. That way it looks like their own idea.
Well, I'm sorry if I misunderstood. I suppose that I'm a bit of a traditionalist. You see, I expect prisoners to behave like prisoners.
In future, Mr. Fletcher, I expect you to support the projects I initiate. And I also expect you to show some common sense in helping them to work, especially when I am not here. That is all.
Gwen! Gwen, can't you hear the phone? Oh, how inconsiderate.
I want to catch you before you went. What's wrong?
I'm in strife again.
What is it?
Oh, nothing much. You're right, I've been a bloody idiot. Smith has got those tapes, and she's going to use them if I don't do as she says.
You're not going to let her get away with that, are you? You're a match for Smith.
Vera, we're in trouble if she uses those tapes, and if I'm living with you and it comes out, well, you'll be hauled into it as well.
What are you saying?
I'm moving out. Vera, if I'm going down, I'm not dragging you down with me.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, let's face it, love, I'm nothing but trouble to you. I mean, why give Smith a double satisfaction?
I don't care about Smith. I care about you. I don't want to lose you. I'm not going to give you up just for this. We'll fight it, both of us. Please, Terry.
Vera, I'm finished. She's got me. Who knows how many copies of that tape she's got, or who's got them?
I'm not going to let Smith ruin our relationship.
Vera, I know what your career means to you. I have to go.
Terry.
I'll see you later.
He used to give me roses. I wish he could again. But that was on the outside, and things were different then. On the inside, the sun still shines, and the rain falls down, but the sun